We should probably continue this in wireless mode.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
I'm a voice actor, and you're hearing me speak into the Maono PD500W hybrid wireless dynamic microphone. See? No wires. And it is plugged straight into my iPhone. And we're also going to feature the Maono P2 Pro Studio audio interface. But we're going to do something a little different today. My college best friend is going to come over to do a podcast with me. And we are going to start with a wired setup, but he doesn't know that we're going to go wireless. I cannot wait to see how he reacts to this. So it's going to be a review and a podcast while catching up with a friend. And by the way, this video is sponsored by Maono, but everything I say here are my thoughts only. Okay, welcome to the podcast, Jay.
Welcome to me. Hello.
I'm a little confused because is this your podcast or is it mine?
Well, it looks like it's gonna be yours. At least for this one.
At least for this one.
For this one, at least.
For this one, at least. We can always make a new one.
Yeah, and given that we're featuring the Maono, how do you pronounce it?
This is the... You know what? I should double check that. I've been saying Maono, right?
Maono.
Maono, this is a PD500W hybrid.
What you said. PDW500? Maono.
PD500W hybrid.
PD500W hybrid. Okay.
PD500W hybrid.
PewDiePie PD500W hybrid.
Yeah, yes. that is one way of saying it. I think PD means podcast dynamic or something.
I see. I did not know that.
Yeah. W means wireless, which is the first feature that I wanted to mention because it actually comes with a wireless, what do you call that? Transmitter. This can send its signal wirelessly into my phone.
Cool.
But that is not what we're using right now because we're also featuring the Maono P2 Pro Studio audio interface.
P2 what?
P2 Pro Studio audio interface.
Pro Studio audio interface.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, this is great because you get to connect it to your phone. Like, I have spare footage over here. You can see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, right here, connected to a phone. We're showing people right there, doing a real podcast plugged into my phone. And it is powered with a power bank that is, it's right here. This is the power bank right there. So it is actually not draining the phone's battery at all. Yeah.
It's portable. You can use it wherever.
Pretty much as long as you have a power bank.
Okay.
Yeah, how does that sound? You can bring it up. You can bring it up. Yep. Right there.
All right. Oh, there we go.
Now you're feeling it.
Yes.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now?
All the references. I love it. You're such a voice actor now.
I mean.
By the way.
I learned from the best.
Come on. Yeah, Jay Montagna, by the way, ADR director, scriptwriter, voice actor. How does it feel doing what you do right now?
It's surreal. Like, I feel like I mentioned this in different places before that me being a voice actor right now is in a way me reclaiming my spotlight.
Oh, wow.
As I mean, you know, we both used to do theater in college. So,
sure.
And after college, I kind of left the stage. And like the spotlight. I left the spotlight.
I feel that.
Then, seeing you pursue your dream and your passion for voice acting, I had a lot of issues back then. So like, I was like, that's your thing. You can do it. I'm not gonna meddle or whatever. But it's not like you were like discouraging me or anything. It was just me. It was a me problem.
So we're going there, huh?
Yeah.
This is really deep stuff. No.
Agad.
Goodness gracious. Yeah. No, but I have to say, like, when I first saw your performances back then, I'm like, whoa, that is a theater actor. That is an actor. And I'm like, I didn't feel like I had, like, a single strand of DNA for acting at that time. You know, I just felt like I was creative. I liked video games and stuff. I was more into writing. But, you know, I tried picking up the guitar, a lot of different things. Voice acting was never really my thing until I got exposed to the industry where I learned my directors had theater backgrounds. And I'm like, oh, so that actually helps when becoming a voice actor. And that was my first foray into theater.
I see. So your choice to shift to communication arts back then was inspired by your exposure to the industry.
Oh, absolutely.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, every veteran director, voice actor back then. What was your background? Oh, I was a director, theater actor, and things like
see.
that, right? So yeah, absolutely connected. And now here we are, full circle,
Yeah.
right? A lot of things going on. I got into theater. You got into voice acting.
Right.
So, yeah, and it's amazing. We're both doing content right now.
Yep. I'm getting back at it because like I stopped. Well, for context, when I got a whole slew of projects since last year.
Oh wow.
I didn't really have time to make content.
Oh yeah,
anymore.
for sure.
But I should have been making content with all of the documentation. I could have documented a lot of the the auditions and everything, and
Could have, should
but-
have, would have.
yeah, but it gave me confidence, like a lot of confidence to I know a lot more now than I did back then,
Yeah.
and right now I feel like I can finally relate to what you were telling me back then about
I'm
your
glad.
experiences, because of course when I wasn't there, I can only understand it to a certain degree.
Yeah.
But experiencing it for myself, now
Mm-hmm.
that's different, to relate to someone else. Like the empathy it gets deeper.
Like actually being there in the booth,
Yes.
feeling how hot it is, right? And
Having to use blankets to
blankets to
isolate your
record.
voice.
yeah. I mean, we're now in an amazing studio, thankfully, but it is still as vivid as day for me. I will not forget those days. I still sometimes use the blanket fort technique when I'm outside, so still pretty fresh.
Do you still have your what's that called? The ball?
Oh, you mean the Chaotica eyeball?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, I
You don't have it
sold
anymore.
that. Yeah, it kind of made my voice sound a little bit like this. Yeah, I mean, that's great for beginners. It does kind of help a bit. But, I think there are just better options nowadays.
Right.
The blanket fort thing still helps. But, if you have it, yeah, sure, it kind of helps. But, I just also want to just bring us back to the mics really quickly, because something amazing is happening right now. We have internal recording. You can see the red light, actually. Yeah, so there is 32-bit float internal recording happening right now. Keep looking here, right? This is where the cameras, these are both cameras. Yeah. And which is great because for me, this is kind of like a high stakes visit. You
Right.
came all the way from Quezon City, like a 4-hour commute, give or take.
Just
Two.
I mean,
two.
I
Oh.
came from Makati right now.
Oh,
Not
okay.
today.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting.
Because
Right.
I moved
Because
to
you
Makati.
moved. Yeah. Moved to Makati, right? So that's like 2 hours still, right?
Yeah.
You traveled all the way here. So I just want to make sure that we have a really good, safe backup. And,
All right.
for both of us, we have the tendency to laugh a lot. We're voice actors, right?
I know, right?
We shouldn't really have to care about clipping. It should just
Right.
be resolved. So that's what the internal recording helps with. But, I'm not sure I'm actually going to go pick up the files from the mics. They're just really backups. But
Backups, yeah.
if possible, I would like to use the audio being used connected to my phone. So.
Right.
That's pretty cool. I just wanted to console you a bit because you mentioned that I should have documented more. I should have done more. That's great. I agree to an extent, but I would forgive you. Just forgive yourself a bit for that because there is the other route where have you been seeing or hearing about Alex Ayala? Right, the tennis player.
Uh-huh.
The tennis player. Here's the thing, we haven't. Well, there are some videos of her when she was starting out and stuff like that, right? But I don't think there are piles and piles and piles of content of her progress. Maybe they might have that. I don't know. But the thing is, I also learned that it helps to first do something remarkable. Right, because if you're just starting out, there's no real incentive for people to listen to you from
Right.
an topical authority perspective.
Right.
Why would they listen to you? But now you're ADR director, scriptwriter, and all that. And okay, that's great. I would listen to this guy's podcast.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's exciting. So yeah, tell me about that. You got a podcast package?
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, I joined Brian Ordiales' podcast launch mastery. I fumbled pronouncing that title a few times. I kept saying on podcast launch.
But now you can say it.
It was kind of
Launch.
podcast launch mastery. Yeah, podcast.
Yeah.
I kept saying lanch for some reason. It's like a tongue twister.
All good. All
But
good.
yeah, when I joined the Passionate Creators, where it's a community where we advocate, pursuing your passions, and
Yeah.
and you can actually make a living from doing your passions, and for people with talents, like with great voices, one of the venues they show and they encourage is by doing podcasts, or like making sharing your message in a package that people would listen, especially since it's long form. They will get to see your expertise more and see and hear your expertise more by
I love
listening
that.
to long form versus the short form content that you would
For
only
sure.
get snippets.
For
But
sure.
the point of the snippets is to get them interested enough to listen to the long form.
To the long form,
Yes.
right? It's like a hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, from a marketing perspective, they say, reels, shorts, these are great for what we call awareness,
Mm-hmm.
right? You get people to know the person, but to actually establish the long-term relationship, that's what longs are for.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are these horror stories that, like, there's this person with 1 million followers, you get a meet and greet, and like nobody shows up from the 1 million followers. Like, that's documented. That's a thing.
Why? Like,
Cause basically, yeah, they followed you on TikTok, but
Mhm.
you're funny, heart, swipe,
mm,
right? So like,
So they weren't able to engage enough and build a community
and
I see.
connect,
And connect, yes,
right?
with the audience. I
Which
see.
is amazing. And I'm just blown away, but I just wanted to show you a few couple of extra features here, right? So right now we're actually recording in mono, and let me just cut this real quickly. Okay. What are you hearing now?
I only hear you on my right. So,
Which makes sense because I am on your right.
Mm-hmm. And I'm hearing myself on the left.
Which
Or
is
my left.
Your left, right?
On this side only.
So that actually is because there's this stereo switch over here.
I love seeing you geek out about this stuff. Like if you can see how many microphones this guy has, he's an expert at this. Like if you're gonna listen to anybody's advice about mics and pros and cons and everything.
Not part of the script. He's hyping me up too much, right? too much. I'm just I like collecting.
Right.
No, not really. I just keep mics because I used to be like a one mic guy, but then like when I had like mics sent to me and when I gave them away, I had like these brands say, "Hey, do you still have that mic? Can you review it again?" And I'm like, "Oh,
Oops.
right." So yeah, since then I've switched back to mono mode, right? And we can actually switch it back to
There we go.
mono mode
Cool.
right there. So
Mhm.
that was a little weird, wasn't it?
A little. But it's fun. It's fun. It's cool. For people who are not as well versed as you are when it comes to recording yourself, like what would be the benefit of, or when are instances where you would choose to record it in stereo versus mono? Like what? Because I hear it practically, like I hear you on one side and not on the other side. But what is a use for that? Professionally speaking.
For sure. I mean, you can split the tracks, you can isolate the audio, you can like tweak the settings a bit more. Like, I wouldn't like apply this exact same EQ settings on my voice as your voice. Although I think our voices are pretty close, right? But if there was someone else in the room, like the deep triller voice, like, and then I have like a bass boost on mine, I wouldn't apply that to their voice because that would be too boomy. Right? Like, just one of the uses.
Right. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Makes sense.
So.
Because I ask because sometimes one of the tips or that they say when you're recording auditions from home, you're supposed to record it on mono mode instead of stereo. So like I was wondering why, and like okay, at least you answered it a bit.
For sure, because for voice acting, you have one source. We should probably continue this in wireless mode.
Legit, this is so cool. Do you know what it reminds me of?
Uh-huh.
It reminds me of the very first time I bought Bluetooth earphones.
Bluetooth earphones, of
Yeah,
course.
because when I was fascinated by the idea that I could listen to music without being connected to my device. And it's
Yeah.
like, look at this.
I mean, yeah. Who needs to do the podcast
love
in the
it.
studio, right? I mean, this is connected to my phone, so let's just walk out the studio.
This is amazing.
An actual
It's freeing. It's so liberating. I love
game
it.
changer. Yeah, for sure.
Like the things you could do with this. It's like, wow. I mean, it's not as portable as like a lav, but it's like the power.
Yeah, I mean, like getting this quality,
Yeah.
like,
I
wow,
love it.
right? And of course, I can actually see our gain somewhat clipping here, so we can actually drop that ever so slightly. Yep. Now that's good. You have a lot of energy, Jay. That's fantastic. Yeah.
I love it.
And we do have AI noise canceling engaged right now, so you're not going to hear. Maybe you might hear a bit of hiss. Yeah, and so we can actually like just continue here. This is the podcast, right? The audio is coming straight from the phone, and the possibility is right. Yeah, let's go.
It's amazing. It's like, what sorcery is this?
Yeah, we can relocate our set. Well, let's move out.
Cool. It's perfect for like tours, like the Cribs, MTV Cribs. Oh no, the mic's gonna pick up the hissing and the fans and everything, but
No, challenge accepted, right? So I actually
because it
turned.
has AI noise clipping, right?
Yeah, I turned the fans on purpose, and we can kind of potentially hear them. We have two cameras right now. Okay, how's this? It's still a podcast, still on a couch, just outside the studio. Can hear the fans. Let's ramp up the noise reduction.
How do I do that?
Press it again.
This one? This one.
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's quieter. I like
I think the noise reduction was designed for the Philippine climate. Tropical countries where it is always hot. Try that again. Gonna raise mine one more level.
Oh.
Gone.
Ooh. It's so silent now.
Yeah, we have like 3 fans on, and somehow
Who needs sound treatment? If you have this.
bad for studio building businesses, right?
No, it's of course it's investing in sound treatment. I think is still a wise decision. It's just-
Absolutely.
this is just for the convenience of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call this a band-aid solution. It's actually a great solution. But there is still, of course, some signal degradation.
Yeah. Does it like affect how it records your voice?
I mean, this does to an extent, but like, this is usable, right? I mean, at least for YouTube purposes, like, yeah. But overall, what are your thoughts on the PD500W hybrid?
So cool, and it makes it. It gets rid of the the resistance points.
Friction.
The friction. There we go. That's the word. I'm looking for.
Exactly.
Get rid of the friction, and you can just go and record and do what you need to do without having to worry about setting up, and making sure you have proper treatment and soundproofing and the
Exactly.
like, look at this. It doesn't have a cable aside from the monitor, but it's liberating.
I'm looking forward to a wireless monitor sometime in the
Right.
future. But I mean, not everything has to be wireless.
Because it's gonna be like there's still gonna be latency.
Could be spotty as well. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for joining the podcast, Jay.
Of course, anytime. Thank you for having me.
More to come. And if you haven't gotten your Maono PD500W hybrid, check out the Kickstarter link down below.
It's amazing, guys. So worth it.
And we just want to thank these incredible people. Thank you.
Thank you, so much fun.
And we'll see you in the next video. Are we going to cover you, or what are we going to cover in the next video?
You know, do what you want. Do what you want.